Bureaucrats and politicians in Washington think they should decide what kind of light bulb we use, what kind of toilets we flush, what kind of car we drive. They even want unelected panels of bureaucrats to decide who gets what life-saving medical care and who is just too old or it's too expensive to be worth saving.
And in my playbook tonight, Tea Party darling Christine O'Donnell spoke at the Voter Value Summit today. And she's got those righty talking points down, doesn't she? But skeletons are flying out of her closet. Staffers from her failed 2008 Senate campaign are exposing all her dirty laundry. One aide said she was more interested in getting a lucrative TV contract than she was in winning the election. Another said O'Donnell thought she was important enough to be the keynote deliverer at the National Republican Convention. Now, I think O'Donnell is pretty much delusional. She's done a pretty good job of exposing it herself, don't you think? On O'Reilly's show back in 2007, she was criticizing monkey cloning and came up with this gem. The quote is this: American scientific companies are crossbreeding humans and animals and coming up with mice with fully functioning human brains. For more, let me bring in talk radio consultant Holland Cook.
What can I say?
You know what? We're supposed to be entertaining in talk radio. Do we just turn over the microphone to this gal and just constantly play sound bites? Where do we draw the line on this?
This is a gift from the talk radio gods. And I don't have to tell you, you do 3 hours of talk radio every day. I listen to talk radio for a living, and for the better part of 15 years, I've been working with some talk stations in Delaware. I just heard a caller say, I didn't vote on Tuesday. Now I wish I did. And I spoke with the guys at WDEL in Wilmington, which is the big local talk station in Delaware. And all this stuff that's coming out now, the stuff you'll see in the Politico piece today, I am told from the folks at WDEL that people in Delaware knew about this, and they were stunned when she won the election. So I think this is just another painful reminder of what Al Gore found out the hard way, is that every single vote counts. This was 3,540-some votes that tipped the balance in Delaware. So will this motivate the base on the other side to show up on Election Day?
Well, Holland, we know that everybody on the right side of the dial and on the left side of the dial, we've got an agenda. I've got an agenda. I'm a liberal. I'm a progressive talker. How are the right-wing talkers going to embrace a candidate like this when she makes a comment like that? And she made the comment just about light bulbs. Well, guess what? Get up with the program. There are light bulbs out there that are energy saving.
And will save you money.
That's right.
Well,
how are they going to handle this gem?
Well, obviously, it's a less than level playing field, because it was fine for her to smear Mike Castle with half-truths and outright lies during the campaign, but she's already laying the groundwork that when her resume comes up now in the general, that we'll be picking on girls. So I think there's a double standard you're about to see play out.
All right, here's another dandy comment she made today at the Vote Values Conference here in Washington. Here it is.
As the Berlin Wall came down, we sat in front of our televisions and saw the hunger for freedom from the heavy boot of government coming from East Europe. The Golden Arches went up in Moscow, and here on our own land, family businesses became national chains, Walmart, Home Depot. Only in America could that happen. My generation saw American economic genius and glory on display in our store shelves. We saw what freedom can do.
All right, we know this. She was reading that, so somebody's feeding her this material, or maybe she's writing her own stuff.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Let's hear a little less about the president using a teleprompter, but I'll give her her due. She's a better speaker than Rand Paul or Sharon Angle, and that acceptance speech on primary night, she knocked it out of the park. She was pitch perfect that night. What we're learning in the revelations that are coming out now, and you mentioned this when you began this segment, she wants a TV job. Clearly, Sarah Palin doesn't want to be president. She'd have to take a cut and pay. She's got a better deal now. Christine O'Donnell may have what she wants right now, notoriety, obvious Fox News wannabe, and it's like the old gag about W running for president to build his resume. He really wanted to be baseball commissioner, and something funny happened. He became president.
All right. Holland Cook, talk radio consultant. Great to have you with us tonight. Thanks so much.